What happens when one person carries the weight of an entire family? Hi everyone. Today's review is all about a deeply emotional Nollywood family drama titled 3 Before 4. This one will move you. 3 Before 4 tells the story of Farah, a young man who lost both parents at the age of 16 and had no choice but to become a parent himself. To his two younger sisters, he became everything. A brother, mother, father, provider, protector. He put their needs above his own every single time. Whether it was giving up his dream of buying a car or spending his savings to make sure his sister felt confident at school, Farah always chose them. As one of his sisters says in the film, "Sometimes I feel we would have just crumbled without you." The movie explores sacrificial love, grief, and what it means to grow up too fast. It shows how tragedy can bond a family, but also how it can trap one person in a lifetime of responsibility. Farah's story is powerful because it feels so real. So many people, especially firstborns, will see themselves in him, always giving, always responsible, always the last to think of their own happiness. Siblings, boundaries, and growing pains. Farah's sisters Anu and Ify adore him, but they also struggle with letting him go. They want him to be happy, but only on their terms. They try to set him up with girls, they interfere, they get jealous. And when he finally falls in love with Chama, a calm, intelligent woman who brings him peace, the sisters push back hard. Anu accuses Chama of replacing them, of taking Farah away. That scene, heartbreaking, but necessary because it forces everyone to grow. One of the most powerful moments in the film is when Farah finally stands up for his own happiness. He says, "There comes a time in a man's life where he needs to focus, where he needs to protect the things that matter to him because I'm finally living for myself." That line, goosebumps. It marks the moment where Farah stops just surviving and starts truly living. Let's talk about one of the most iconic scenes in the movie. Anu is mocked at school for wearing cornrows instead of an expensive bone-straight wig. Farah hears about it and without hesitation he buys the wig for her, using the money he was saving for himself. And then he says, "Even though we do not have much, I want them to know that we can afford anything you want to buy." It's not just about hair, it's about love. In the end, the film doesn't choose between romantic love and family love. It shows that love can grow, that it can expand. Farah tells his sisters, "I'm always going to be your brother, but one day, I'll be someone else's husband. And that's okay." The sisters come to understand that his love for them doesn't disappear, it just makes room for more, and Chama. She helps bring the family back together, proving that peace doesn't pull people apart, it brings them closer. 3 Before 4 is deep and incredibly relatable. It's about the silent sacrifices we often overlook. It's about learning when to give and when to let go. Thanks for watching.